Hello, it's Seth again, and these are my 8 cents. Just a quick little disclaimer. Since my job schedule has changed to something more productive and healthy, I'm gonna be working on between now and the upcoming few months some changes. Won't tell you what they are yet, but just stay tuned and come along on the journey for me. You're gonna love it, I promise. We're gonna get back to talking about wrestling, the good, the bad, the different, all of that. Also, gonna add some stuff about music, which is another thing of mine. I'm a big music buff, so I'm gonna start talking about that also. So it's gonna be a little something for everyone, including things that are empowering that can help people. Just trying to do my part. Now, last week, sometime those who have watched my video, Dear Narcissist, shout out to Heather. Thank you for liking and sending me that comment. I will get back to you via response soon. I've just been really busy, but thank you for your support. It means a lot to me. So as I was saying, some people caught the video Dear Narcissist, right? Well, for those that know and those that may not know, that's not the only part of the equation. There's also their associates or friends, or I guess the term is called enablers or flying monkeys, which could make things a lot difficult, right? So this is to that narcissist, their enablers. I'm not gonna waste much time on this because today is a day of celebration. It's my wife and I's 8-month anniversary, and we got lots of plans. But I kind of decided I want to do this little detour because I promised it. I don't know where to start with you motherfuckers, right? I don't. I don't know whether to laugh at you or feel sorry for you. Friends and family and associates. You guys are all enablers, and you know that. If you stand idly by, if you stand idly by when this narcissist is saying and doing things that you know deep inside your heart she should not be doing or saying, you are part of the problem. A very integral part of the problem, might I add. Well, why? I'll tell you why. All you motherfuckers know right from wrong, right? I would assume so. We're all adults here. If you're old enough to take your clothes off and have sex, you're old enough to do the right thing. That's how I look at it. But that's just me. All right? Now, this narcissist, since Thanksgiving, hadn't shown her face. Until this morning, she gave my wife a brand new comforter. And I said, hey, I may not be a fan of the person, but fuck, we could use a new comforter. It's cold as hell, right? I'm not going to go into the whole spiel because it's the same old song and dance. Oh, it's your fault. I'm a martyr this, blah, 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 right? Sometimes we as victims, I mean real victims, not bullshit perpetrating, I'm a victim, but really a covert narcissist person. Not those people, but true victims and sufferers and survivors of this type of treatment and abuse. Sometimes we get so hyper focused and obsessed with justice and closure so much that we keep on trying to reach out to the source of what hurts us in the hopes that one day they just may get it. That does not make you foolish, silly, or stupid, but I have to tell you because I love you. And I learned this by watching this lady named Tammy. I think it's like Tammy M. Smith. I could be wrong, but I've been watching her videos. Excuse me, sorry for the stuttering, but when I find out her name and memorize it, I will be sending you a link. But watch her videos. Just type in Tammy M. Narcissist. I'm sure she'll come up. She has a lot of great, useful tools and information on how to deal with narcissistic people, especially when it comes to the bedroom. And 13 signs that you know that you're dealing with one in the bedroom and other avenues. Moving forward, we want them to say, hey, I'm sorry, right? We want them to say, hey, I was wrong. But I hate to tell you, it's never going to happen. And it's not because of you. It's because in their minds, and perversely enough, inside their hearts, they don't feel like they've created a defense for you. They could run you over or kill your pet, and you say, hey, you killed my pet. I didn't do anything wrong. Now, I'm going to keep it to the enablers because I've dealt with a lot of the enablers and flying monkeys for a better part of my life, right? Family and friends. You fucks, all right? When all this shit comes out, I want to be in your presence because I want to see what you're going to say. I want to see what you're going to do. I want to see how you're going to react. When you find out that all of y'all have been played and, as someone would say, hoodwinked, had, bamboozled, I want to be present. I want to be privy to that. Don't come trying to kiss my ass and say, well, you know, Seth, you were right. I try to warn you, but like Willie D told me, let a hoe be a hoe. And that's what I'm doing. I'm letting y'all be hoes. Because you guys are sitting here thinking that you're doing the honorable thing or that you guys are in control. You guys are not. Either of the above. You're being played. You're being pimped out and prostituted emotionally and mentally. And some of you might even be getting prostituted financially too. You guys have the audacity to feel sorry for a person because they're about to have surgery and they've been touched more times by cancer than anything else. But you don't understand why this took place. Now, I'm saying this not to say that anyone who's dealt with cancer or anything else did something bad. Good things happen to bad people. That's just the luck of life. The luck of the draw, I guess you could say, right? There's going to be a lot of disclaimers here because I want people to understand exactly what I'm saying. So there's no mistake, that there is a clear divide. All right? Y'all, for adults, can be so goddamn stupid. And you guys know who I'm talking to. I'm not going to say names. Y'all know who I'm talking to. Y'all sit here and let this goof sit here and say a bunch of bullshit and beat her chest. I have this. Did you know that she lied and told me that she had throat cancer and then walked it back 20 minutes later because she wanted to see my reaction? You guys didn't know that, did you? You guys don't understand what you're supporting. You guys are so quick to drink the goddamn Kool-Aid on the basis that she's an elderly woman, as if an elderly woman or elderly man can't do any wrong. She has you right where she wants you. You guys will see soon enough. I told you in the last video. Soon enough, you guys will see. You'll see how it doesn't take much for her to dislike you. How one false move or one bad word, especially if she's drinking, makes you the enemy. Ask the people at customer service at Safeway. Don't ruin her numbers. You just stepped on a landmine. I've seen it for myself. You guys look at me like I don't know what I'm talking about, but what you fuckers fail to realize is I lived with this person for many, many, many years. I know more about that fucker than you ever will. I do. Deep down inside, you know I'm telling the truth. I know what happened when the physical cameras went away. When everyone went home, I know I was there. I know what happened. I know what was said. I know what was done. I'm not going to be one of those people who go to the grave and people are, well, he was right. No, I'm going to be alive for quite a long time. So you better get used to seeing this nice, pretty face with the Santa Claus hat. You better get used to that. But y'all don't even know where you're getting played. But y'all have the balls to vilify me for that? Why? I'm going to just come out and say it. If you are a supporter of this narcissist, then you are no better than they are. You're not. Y'all hear what she says. And if y'all think that that's okay, again, you are part of the problem. I'm sorry, but look, if I was a person who went to someone's house and I saw them talking bad about someone to their face and trying to hit low blows, I'd be like, hey man, nah. She does this shit for y'all assholes because y'all are the audience. Without you, there is no show. Don't y'all get that? You've heard this person say that I hate them. I don't hate them. I don't like them and I don't think I'll ever forgive them, but I don't hate them. I don't. Here's the thing. Throughout my life, I have dealt with a lot of people who have done bad things to me or said bad things to me. And it's not the fact that I hate them. I just don't like them for that act or that word. That's my right. I'm not the only one. A lot of folks feel that way. Like, hey, I don't like this person. Well, why? This person said this or did that to me. It's called being human. But I will say this. If y'all really cared about this person like you claim you do, why don't y'all sit her down and say, hey, you ever thought about trying a different approach? Or, hey, maybe you shouldn't say or do that. Or are you guys just straight up pussies? And you want me to do it? She ain't gonna listen to me. Y'all know that. But instead of stepping up to the plate and doing the right thing, you want to sit there like shutting your ears and shutting your eyes like, oh, this isn't happening. But it is. Between now and next year, this person goes into a very big procedure. Y'all already know this. I'm sure you do. It's just going to be her, the doctors, and that cold ass table. I don't even know what it, I've never had. I can only assume it could be a hospital bed. It could be a cold ass. I don't know. All right. I don't know. We're just going to say cold ass table. Then what? There is a chance she may not make it out of this. That's not me wishing that she died. I'm just being a realist here. This motherfucker has had health issues since before I even lost my virginity. Like, I'm just being honest here. We're facing facts here. And quite frankly, honestly, if you ask me, that might be the best ending for her. Because she doesn't have anything positive to contribute to this world anymore. Not that she ever did. I can't speak on how she was in her heyday, but I can sure as hell speak on what I saw, what I encountered, what I experienced. I have that right. I got the stories, I got the straps, I got the scars, I got it all. All right? So, if you're really a friend, and I'm going to talk to a few of you because there may or may not be some people in the mix who actually think that they are really close friends of this person that they care for. If this applies to you as a real friend, then you better stop her. Stop saying she's right with everything. Question her ideas. And if need be, talk to her like she's a little kid. If you let her know that you won't put up with that type of behavior, guaranteed it'll give her a shock and she'll stop. But y'all won't. Oh, I'm not here for that. But now you're an audience because you came over. You know as well as you don't. This person has the ability to spin a story, a narrative, any way that they see fit. And she knows who to do it with. But she can't do it with me, though. She can't do it with my wife or my brother-in-law who checked her. She'll never admit that she got checked. But the encounter between all of us at Thanksgiving was so severe. That bitch didn't leave her house, and I didn't see her for at least a week, almost. She was gone. It was like I had a can of Raid and sprayed the fuck out of that cockroach. Shh. Roach be gone. I bought, in the past few days, I got 2 bracelets. This one here is moss agates, grounding for the Aquarius. This one right here, Phoenix tailwood and carnelian. A dear friend of mine by the name of Mika. Love you, Mika. Shout out to Mika. She told me about carnelian. And when I went to Crystal Voyage today, I actually had in mind to buy the wooden bracelet with the red tassel. But this bracelet right here caught my eye. So I sent a picture to my wife because being that she's my wife and being that, you know, she's important to me and she's family, her opinion matters. And she picked this one. And when I put this bad boy on, I felt a tug of energy. Same goes for this. The significance of these 2 bracelets here isn't just because I'm wearing it to prepare for the following upcoming year. That's a part of it. Or what we're going to encounter. That's another part of it. But more important is this, the carnelian has healing properties. Like it teaches you how to, you know, help combat your depression and get over certain things that hurt you. And that's how I feel. Because I'm not, for a better part of my life, we'll say from 2005 up to now, I dealt with depression. That's 17 years, brother. Until I decided to stop being a victim. You have to stop being the victim. They talk about gray rock. They talk about not engaging with the narcissist. Whatever they say or do, act like they're not even there. And those will work in due time. But for someone such as myself, I need a little bit more heavy duty shit than that to help supplement those methods, mind you. I have said in the past I would no longer talk with this person, but because of the heart I have, I always go back on my word. That's on me. And sometimes the advice I give is the advice I struggle with following. But see, on January 21st, I'm going to be 36 years old. And the question I asked myself was, how long do you want this record to keep playing? There's only one person who's going to stop it. And that's you. And that's what I am going to do. I do not consider myself a victor because I'm still alive in spite of the physical trauma, the mental trauma, the emotional trauma. I'm still here. Even at times when I try to end it. Tomorrow will be 1 year since I had my seizure. 1 year. Scares me. But you know what? Ain't gonna be another one. Never again. And please don't think I got off subject, but this is what goes through my brain. As a bipolar, anxiety, OCD, BPD with schizoaffective disorder, this is me right here. I took my mask off. So to you enablers out there, I think that you guys stick around and you turn a blind eye because you see this person as entertainment. Cheap, low rent, low brow entertainment. Like the businessman who watched the petite stripper take off her clothes and dance in certain ways and you throw dollar bills at them. That's the vibe I get from you fucks. It's kind of shameful because y'all could sit her aside and say, hey, look, that's not the way to go. That's not it. Some of y'all say, well, she's my elder. Well, if you respect your elder, respecting Failure is one thing, but being party to something that's wrong is another. And you guys are party to a bunch of wrongs, including some of you family members out there. Y'all don't want to put your foot down, so therefore it's up to me. I have to be the guy who says enough. Well, why can't you do it? Why can't you do what's right? Why can't you sit here and step up to the plate and say enough is enough? You got this motherfucker over here talking about God and saying prayers, knowing damn well they ain't living up to the code of God. I try my best. You'll never hear me say I'm perfect. I'm not trying to be. I'm fully aware of my flaws and fuck ups, and I admit them right down the line. Can they? No. So in closing, you enablers, family and friends, possible neighbors, you flying monkeys, you guys are going to get what you want one day. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen. There's two things that will happen. I'm going to tell you about it. You know what a secret is? A secret is something that's in the dark, that's on the way to being brought to light. That's all a secret is. And when some shit comes out, it's going to be a sad day for y'all. You guys are going to feel stupid. You guys are going to be pissed. You guys are going to be angry, crying, shocked. The whole gamut of emotions y'all will feel. Not me, though. Not me, because I told y'all in advance. I've seen this. I've seen it. So when this shit comes out, what's going on, it's going to be just another day for me. But for y'all spent time with this person. Y'all brought gifts, had dinner, talked on the telephone, whatever y'all did. That's time you guys can't get back. You see, I don't go over there. If my daughter was in my care, she wouldn't go over there either. But my daughter's saddled with a donkey, so it's kind of like, oh, fine. I understand that. I've been there too. I get it. So, you guys can say whatever you want about me. You won't say it to my face because you're a bunch of pussies. You know, you don't have the heart to do it. But I hope you do. I want you to come to me face to face and tell me how you feel. And I'll tell you what I think of you. Or we could just have a decent conversation. I would much rather prefer the decent conversation, though. I really, really would. Especially at my age. I'm not for fighting. I'd rather just get along with people. Even if we disagree on things. As long as we keep it respectful. That's all I ask. I'm more than willing to keep it respectful. Can you? Can any of you? That remains to be seen. But whether we talk or not, understand that your supply for entertainment may not be around for very much longer. Understand that there's a possibility. Understand that if they somehow, by the grace of the good Lord, make it off of that table, they're not going to be back over here. They're not. Because something's going to happen and they're going to get rid of this person and put them elsewhere and treat them like a baby until that final day. That's what's going to happen. There'll be no more having those bullshit dinners. There'll be no more watching particular movies. Have you been inside that spot? Yes. Have you felt the energy? No. Look how it looks. There is no emotion in that place of residence whatsoever. You guys aren't in tune like you should be. You guys don't see things the way you should. You're part of the problem. You guys go into that shithole, you're like, it's just a regular house. No, it's not, folks. You guys better get it together and stop being patsies, flying monkeys, and hoes for a dying pimp. That's all I got to say about that. The day is coming. You better be prepared. You better wake up and start seeing things how they really are. You better take off your rose colored glasses because you guys are blinded. Blinded. And I feel for you. Y'all don't know any better. I don't hate y'all. I am disappointed because y'all either being in my age demographic or even being older than me should kind of understand particular matters, but y'all just don't get it. It's in plain sight. How do you hide something from someone? You put it in plain sight. It's right in front of your faces. And y'all still don't get it. The worst happens. Don't even start crying to me. When that day comes, I don't want to see none of you fuckers even shed one tear. I won't. I have none to shed, but that's for my personal reason. But y'all motherfuckers, I don't even want to hear any sniffling. I don't want to hear any crying. I don't want to hear an adverb or pronoun from none of you motherfuckers. Because y'all had the opportunity to get her on the straight and narrow, and y'all didn't do it. Y'all are too busy trying to have fun and have kikis and hee hee and ha ha rather than trying to tell that fucker how to do right. Because there's going to be a situation with her shoot first, ask questions later bullshit that she's not going to be able to get out of. If we all were to sit there and say, hey, no to this, yes to that, it would neutralize. That includes you family members. But you can't. Why, I'll never know. It's not my place to figure out. Look, guys, I am far removed from that by my choice, by my own volition, by my own accord. I stepped away from that because I'm not going to get sucked up into that bullshit anymore. I lived through it. That would be like a Vietnam vet going back to chill and do another tour of NAM. No, we're not doing that shit. We're not. This day forward is for healing. It's for love. It's for doing the right things. That shit over there, if y'all want to entertain the monkey and the clown, go be a part of the circus, but stay the fuck away from us. That's what it is. Y'all want to sit there and agree with that bullshit? Hey, don't let me stop you. But you're not welcome over here. I'm just going to say that right now. You're not welcome over here. Because in our household, there's three things we worry about. Allah, family, life. Allah, family, life. That's it. So when this person starts talking and rambling, I don't even get mad anymore. You know why? I stopped listening. Y'all should too. And some of y'all people who used to be her caretakers, who ended up being her friends, and ended up becoming sucked into the peanut gallery. Or the family members who she loves so much and y'all love her. Why didn't y'all take her the fuck out of here? She wants to leave Washington so goddamn badly. She speaks with so much disdain for Washington, but she's on housing. Why don't y'all put her up with y'all? Hey, to stop the fighting between you and Seth, why don't we make a different way for you? Instead of coming up to this state every so often, why don't you guys have that conversation? That's what I would do. My wife was floundering. Not floundering and failing, but she emotionally, mentally, she was like imprisoned in Port Orchard. I brought her out there. She asked me, please, just get me out of here. Can I come? Yes, I want you home. Your energy is needed. I love seeing you on like on the weekdays when you come via Uber, but I want to live with you because I want us to build. And it'll be 2 years in February since we did that, and it's been the best fucking time of my life. Love you, Fire. Because when you love someone, that's what you do. You don't want them to be in situations that wouldn't benefit or suit them. No, sir. You'll make a provision. You'll find a way for them to be comfortable. Based on the way she's acting, this place, this whole state, has done more damage to her than it's done any good. So why don't y'all motherfuckers find a way to send her the fuck back there so she can live out the rest of her life doing whatever the fuck she wants to do? Because she ain't coming over here. I'm going to tell you that right now. That motherfucker ain't coming over here. Call me selfish. Call me a dick. I can take it. But that toxic, negative bullshit ain't coming here. Ain't enough sage in the world to cleanse that bitch. I'd have to rob the herbal people of the whole entire crop. We're not doing all that. So if y'all really care about her, to show her a better way. And if you can't, do yourself and the rest of us a favor and shut the fuck up.